Hey tribe, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to support me. I really appreciate you. So if you're new here, my name is Shiko and I do spiritual content as well as self-development content. So let's get straight into the video. So today's video is going to be about heaven and hell. Yeah, heaven and hell are not real places or physical places that we'll go when we die. They are just states of mind. Let me repeat this again. Heaven and hell are not physical places that we will go when we die. Heaven and hell are states of mind. Yeah, so let me say this. So let's start. So heaven are the higher states of consciousness, while hell while hell are the lower states of consciousness. Like heaven represents the higher states of consciousness, while hell represents the lower states of consciousness. So heaven represents joy, peace, love, abundance, then the positives of the world: joy, love, happiness, harmony, and all the positives of the world, while hell represents anger, guilt, depression, hopelessness, sadness, all the negatives of the world. Yeah, that's hell and heaven. Simply that. Simply that. And some people are afraid of hell where they're already in hell. You're experiencing the negatives of the world and you are afraid of hell, but you're already in hell. If you're experiencing the negatives of the world, you are in hell already. Yeah, so yeah, heaven and hell are not physical places. They're just states of mind, as I've just explained. Yeah, and yeah, so the concept of heaven and hell being like real places, physical places, was born of religious intent to control the masses. The concept of heaven and hell being real places was to put your thoughts and your actions in a box, because as long as that you believe that when you die you're going to go to heaven or to hell, there is always going to be that subconscious fear whenever you want to make any decision or whenever you want to do anything. There's always that subconscious fear. Like I remember when I used to be a Christian long time ago, before I did something I had to check if this thing will stop me from going to heaven. I had to check if this thing will make me go to hell. You have to just analyze everything and see if it's right to do, and it just puts you in a box. You can't do certain things. You can't even question religion because you'll go to hell. You're questioning God. Like it puts you in a box. It just makes you act in a certain way. There's no freedom. You have to either act this way or this way. If you act this way, you go to heaven. If you act this way, you go to hell. So you have to act in a way that will keep you in heaven, will take you to heaven. And there are those rules that will take you to heaven, and there are those things that will take you to hell. So it's just like it puts you in a box. Like you can't even be free. There's no like free will in religion. Yeah, and yeah, it is just a tool to control the masses through fear. Yeah, and that's why we are saying fear is a lower state of consciousness. So fear is hell. If you're living in fear, you are in hell. So most Christians, or rather most religious people, are actually in hell while they're in those religions so that they can go to heaven, but they don't actually know that the religion is keeping them in hell. The religion is actually keeping them in hell, because most religious people, and I'm speaking from experience because I used to be a religious person. I used to be a Christian, and I remember I lived my life in fear because I was always scared of going to hell. I never wanted to do anything wrong because I didn't want to go to hell. I was always doing things that I didn't want to do, but I was doing them because I just don't want to go to hell. And that's what most people do right now. And I'm glad I'm free, because people who don't believe in heaven and hell as physical places are free, and I feel free. Honestly, I can do anything I want. I can be whoever I want. I can create whatever I want, because I know your heaven and hell are just states of mind and not physical places that will go when we die. So yeah, life is not meant for us to be chasing heaven while avoiding hell. Life is for us for self-realization. redirection to your true self. Life is all about rediscovering yourself, loving yourself more, knowing yourself, co-creating with the universe, and just being, just being. Love yourself, be happy, so if you want to be in heaven, practice all the positives. If you want to be in hell, do the negatives. So if you want to be in heaven, practice gratitude, feel happy, feel joy, feel peace, do things that bring you peace. When you're in the heaven, when you're in heaven, which is the God frequency. When you're in heaven, you are in God frequency. When you are in heaven, you can manifest anything that you want. But when you're in hell, you can't manifest anything. But when you are in heaven state, you can manifest anything and everything that you need to know. So yeah, heaven and hell are not physical places, they are just states of mind. And yeah, that's something that's that's a very important part, and I feel like that people should really know about that, because life really changes when you know that heaven and hell are not real places. And the fact that religion was created you know to control the masses through fear, and yeah, so that we don't know our true power. Yeah, so yeah, heaven and hell are not physical places but states of mind, heaven being the higher state of mind, hell being the lower state of mind. So yeah, when you're vibrating at a high frequency, you are in heaven. When you're vibrating at a low frequency, you are in hell. So strive hard to vibrate in the high frequency so you can be in heaven. So yeah, heaven and hell, we experience heaven and hell here on earth. It is an experience here on earth. It's not something that we will experience after we die. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, heaven and hell are created here on earth. So create your heaven and live your life happily ever after. And yeah, I think that's all for today's video. It's a short video, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and comment what you want me to post, comment what you think about this video, and share my video. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so that you're notified whenever I post a new video. And I think that's all from me today. See you on my next one. Bye.